Hey, this is Doug Mitchell. I'm a member of the Handheld, Virginia Amateur Radio Club, and this is my 2018 Power Wagon. Yeah, so I've got a 5/8 wave VHF high band antenna on one side, 5 dB gain UHF antenna on the other side, hood mount. On the roof, there's a 5/8 GMRS antenna in the center, Larson 270 on this side. Plans to have another Larson 270 on the other side to match it and do away with one of the fender mounts. So that's the new addition. That's my Starlink Mini. So I've had that a while now, and it's done fairly well. So I went ahead and did some relatively hard wiring from the bed up between the bed and the cab to power it. All right, so inside the truck, I've got a hotspot that I can use to do some P25 back to a network. I've got a Motorola APX7500 VHF UHF that I can link up with the hotspot with. It'll also scan VHF, UHF, GMRS repeaters and GMRS channels, and the local ham repeaters. Up on the top here, I've got Expedition Essentials mount that holds a microphone, holds an iPhone mount, as well as a tablet mount. So when I bring out my Android tablet, it goes here. I've got a mount here for the handheld control head for my DMR radio, and that's this one. And what I use to monitor the 800 megahertz stuff is a Harris XG100M, and that's that here. And I've got that in a cup mount. It's just a big first aid kit. It's got a few more things to soak up if someone springs a leak. I used to be an EMT, so I always wanted to carry a little bit more than what I think I'm gonna need. I don't run across things often, but I don't wanna go somewhere where there's a couple of big leaks and I don't have stuff on hand that I can take care of. You know, helping somebody breathe or something like that. That's a one-person deal, and you don't need any extra stuff for that, but the soak-up stuff and tourniquets and things like that, I've got a couple of those. I've got one in here. I've got one in my range bag. This used to be Henrico Fire. I was a member there, and they issued us these PIC kit personal protection kits. And then in my range bag, I've got some soak-up stuff in that and one tourniquet as well. All right, so being a man of leisure, I have a refrigerator that's running all the time. Shortly after I got the truck, I bought two 100 amp lithium-ion batteries. I've got those up front, along with a 50 amp DC charger, so that keeps the batteries happy. Up the front, I've got air compressor. The 3 boxes up front, they're air hoses, so I've got one harness so I can set up so that I can inflate all 4 tires at the same time off the air compressor. I don't drive a truck real often. It probably hits the road maybe 3 times a week. So I don't have solar set up yet, so I'll plug it into a Shoreline. That runs the refrigerator so that the batteries won't run it and run my batteries down. All right, so I've got a couple of 12-volt lines coming back out this way. One is just a standard Motorola type plug. So if I can set up a mobile radio back out here. And then when I do set up my solar panels, I've got this cable here that I can run out to the panels, and I can charge, this goes right straight to the DC charger, and it'll charge up my solar batteries in the truck.